In April 2023, this prankster went out to do a prank that almost cost his life. And it all starts off when he goes to a mall in Northern Virginia to film some sort of phone prank, where he essentially just harasses people by holding a phone close to their heads, playing some text-to-speech message. This is where he found a guy named Alan, who was a DoorDash driver who was picking up food, and this is where this clip starts.
Huh? What?
Been thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Been thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Been thinking about my.
Get on my face and walk out. Stop.
Been thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
I'm gonna have to stop it there for obvious reasons because I can't show that on YouTube, but Tanner was harassing Alan. If I was in Alan's shoes, I'm not really sure I would have done that though. I feel like I would rather get a lot more distance between us than quickscoping the guy. But also, it doesn't really matter what I think because they just gave a sentence, and we'll get to that later on in this video. But Tanner here has built an entire YouTube channel around doing pranks like this, to the point where he did a similar prank only weeks before he got shot in almost the same area. And here, the person he pranked actually spoke out to Matthew Torres with WUSA 9 and had this to say.
Tanner Cook may have been critically shot trying to record another prank for his YouTube channel. But from his hospital bed, the 21-year-old tells WUSA 9 he plans to keep making videos because it's his passion.
It makes me angry. It makes me worry for our community.
That's leaving Natalie Lomax of Herndon concerned. Lomax says she and her sister were left traumatized by one of his pranks at the Target in Sterling early last month. She describes them more as harassment.
We were approached by a man who was wearing a security shirt. He came up to my sister and I and stated that there was a known stalker in the Target who he noticed had been following us. He said he's gothic, he is wearing dark eyeliner, dark lipstick. We look over and we see the gothic gentleman standing there staring at us.
She says that security man helped walk them to the checkout line as the so-called stalker kept following them. The next day, she reported what happened to Target in the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. She claims it was Tanner Cook posing as the security.
So clearly the people who are being pranked by Tanner are not really fans of being harassed in public for TikTok and YouTube content. So with that in mind, and the fact that he was shot, did he take any of this as a wake-up call to maybe pivot his content creation journey? Well, I actually made a prediction on it in the video I covered on this situation roughly 5 months ago.
I would like to ask for you to leave my store if you're smoking in it.
Oh, no way.
Dude went from smoking in the mall to getting smoked in the mall. Thankfully, he survived though, but I have no clue if he'll actually learn from this. Because what might happen, and honestly the most likely thing to happen, is he's probably going to double down, because this, ironically, is the best thing that's happened to his YouTube channel because his views are through the roof right now.
Yeah, he did exactly that because he posted a video titled, "I Got Shot," where he essentially just flexed that he got shot because this was his intro.
Ayan, tingnan nyo, ma-rescue, ayan, yung mga rescue, bubuhatin na, oh. Galing, oh.
He then used this as an opportunity to advertise his merch, like any influencer would, I guess, and then he didn't really address anything throughout that video. And then he immediately started doing the exact same type of pranks that got him into this position in the first place. So did he learn anything? Absolutely not. And that brings us to the past week where this happened.
About an hour ago now, the jury found the defendant, Alan Coley, not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding and the use of firearm for aggravated malicious wounding. What they did find him guilty for is the unlawful discharge of a firearm in a dwelling.
And then Matthew Torres managed to get Tanner's reaction to all this coming out of court.
But, you know, we're going to continue the videos and keep it pushing. Is what it is.
Your reaction?
Are you hopeful that the one? I just want to thank God that he's alive, and at the end of the day, you know, we respect what the jury says. And my family and I are just grateful and thankful that I have my son here. And nothing else matters right now. And that's it. I want to thank the prosecutors, the Commonwealth prosecutors, Ms. Jones and Eden Holmes. They did an outstanding job presenting this case, and we couldn't have had it any better. And regardless of the outcome, you know, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect it.
It doesn't seem like he's learned anything. In a weird way, it seems like he's happy this happened because he can use this to farm attention. Social media attention has clearly ruined so many lives because not only is it ruining this dude's life, but it's also ruining the lives of people that he has to interact with for his own YouTube content. And then you have the whole aspect of this dude almost lost his life. The mother standing right in front of him almost lost her son's life. And this dude's just making an absolute joke of it, trying to farm attention for his YouTube and TikTok channel.
How our law plays out, and this was the outcome today, and we respect that.
Yeah, Tanner, let's go. No, just real quick, Tanner, you said you wanted to, what's your message to the people who might have a question about your content itself?
I don't know. Guess we'll just have to keep watching.
So you'll continue to make videos?
Yeah, probably. We'll see, you know?
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so.
I guess the positive outcome for this, for the people of Virginia, is he probably won't be pranking in Virginia for a while. Because I feel like it's safe to say he learned the hard way. Clearly, Virginia isn't the state that you want to F around and find out in, because apparently you will find out.
For your mom, how are you doing as far as opinion about his content on YouTube? Do you agree with it?
I support Tanner in whatever he decides to do, and I'm going to continue supporting him.
Yeah. How hard was it for you to watch that video again? I know you had to step out.
Yes. That was the first time I seen the video. No mom wants to see their son be shot by a complete stranger in an occupied place. It was very shocking and very heart-wrenching, and that's why I had to step out.
Last question. What's your message to Alan Coley?
My family and I are just going to pray for his and his family. And again, at the end of the day, if this was God's will, we accept it.
Thank you for being patient with us.
I honestly feel bad for her that such a stupid prank caused her so much pain. And especially just the thought of the guy passing away from such a bad prank is painful to think about. Oh yeah, that was the YouTuber who was harassing people in public with the Google Translate text-to-speech on his phone. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because again, this wasn't a prank, it was just a weird form of harassment. But here was Tanner's last comment on this.
Tanner, any message for Alan Coley? My last question to you.
No message. Just try to find Jesus, though. I can't say that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just from this clip, I can tell they're about to have a very tense car ride. But apparently there's going to be more hearings in the future in regards to the other charges. If there's a takeaway, don't harass people in public because that might actually be the last thing you do. But that was the story of the TikTok and YouTube prankster who found out, but for some reason has not learned his lesson. But speaking about people finding out in the worst way possible, this streamer decided to go to Japan, harass a bunch of people on the metro, go insanely viral, and essentially just upset the entire Japanese population. He then continues to egg on Japan from the safety of outside of Japan until I guess the hate dies down. So then he thinks, hey, let me go back for round two. Let me go back to Japan and repeat the same thing. But unfortunately for him, he actually broke the law then by trespassing, and now he's facing 3 years to prison. And the only unfortunate thing about that for him is Japan has a 99.8% conviction rate. So you can check out that wild story here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.